We had 3 winners this year in the Walla Walla University Young Writers Contest. Tyler Warren, Amanda McCarter.
And the overall choral award this year as voted by the people in Choraleers, and there's a little plaque that goes on the wall and you get this cool little whatever this is, and a piece of paper, is Katie Falkenberg.
And in band this year, the highest award goes to Josh and JD. Jonathan Fitch on tuba, Giovanna Gerardo, Darla Morgan, Matthew Toretta.
We have one student who had perfect attendance for all 4 years, which is a big deal, okay? So tonight, we're going to honor Nicholas Rude.
I have 4 awards. 2 awards, Male and Female Sportsmanship Award. Elise Kazan, and that's Coleman Dietrich, Matthew Paulsgrove.
So I want to invite Jefferson Humbert and Zachary Becker.
The girls voted for that person to be Madeline Everett.
We just want to recognize Jake Carlson for being amazing head RA.
So when I read the names, understand, these are outstanding seniors. Stephanie Ing, Madeline Malott, Serena Maservia, Alina Nestrak, Brandon Rich. Each year the National Honor Society meets to select a small group of students on campus who meet the requirements as set forth by the National Honor Society. Kristen Cottrell, Madeline Cack, Hannah Ewert, Kisa McCluskey, Heather Evans, and we have a senior this year who is a commended scholar, Nathaniel Circareja.
For the Student of the Year, lady is Leah Holden. Mason Parks. Male Spiritual Leader of the Year is Nicholas Rude.
What you've just witnessed was the 69th graduating class of UCAA about a week away from graduation. As you can see, we've all had very successful high school careers with excellence in academics, music, art, even spiritual accomplishments. But what brought us to this point? What made us the class that we are today? Join me as we turn back the clock and observe the formation of the class of 2015 through their own words and experiences.
So the senior class got to take a trip to Walla Walla. We got to stay in the dorms and try out the calf food that they had there.
Utopia? Correct.
Blue for boys, pink for girls.
Correct. 1,500 miles? Correct.
We participated in the Knowledge Bowl. We got very competitive. We were the best even though we lost.
Vitamin B. Oh, not correct.
Our seniors won lots of awards.
The winner of the Spanish language activity is Giovanna
Gerardo,
Julian Nash,
Josh and Dottie,
Madeline Everett,
Ronnie C. Parks, Katie Falkenberg, Kristen Cottrell, Michaela
Featherstone,
and Megan Sprecklin from UCAA.
That's good. Now go check, Darla. Now go check.
Fine.
You will now be safe and sound.
What's wrong with you?
I have the chicken pox.
How shall I win back your heart, which was mine? I wanna die in your arms,
Sit down.
let me show you how to swag.
Redemption song.
Good evening and welcome to the 2015 Senior Recognition Talent Show. Seniors tonight.
We're so happy that you're all here this evening, and we just wanted to introduce ourselves as your hosts. This is my husband Tommy, and my name is Emily, and we're the Pools, and we come from Walla Walla, Washington.
Senior Rec is short for Senior Recognition, and it's a time in the year where we recognize the seniors. And in the morning, like, we have a service for them, like church and stuff, and then in the afternoon, the seniors give us a show where they demonstrate their talents or their humor or other great things.
Yeah, you described it pretty well.
Yo, this is Jairo Lopez here, and I am in the girls' dorm lobby with Lexi Horst, animal lover. So Lexi, if I were to give you an elephant, where would you hide it?
That's a good question, Jairo. I would hide it in the chapel.
Senior Rec was easily one of the biggest highlights for the class of 2015. It was an ambitious effort that was only made possible through the help of the sponsors, friends, family, students, as well as the officers. We had some amazing acts that ranged from Pentatonics to Justin Bieber. We had the Pools as our MCs who made everything so much more fun. We made the most money of any other senior class in recent history. We raised a lot of money by shaving heads of Principal Winslow and Pastor Fred. Our silent auction, with the help of Mrs. Carter, made also a lot of money. The tables were decorated beautifully, and it was just a great time for everybody.
Friendship Tournament is the height of the basketball season. After weeks of training and working together to be able to function as a unit, the basketball teams test their abilities against a host of other teams. There are plenty of intense moments, and in fact, the climax of the tournament was the girls winning the championship game. The success of the sports can be definitely attributed to Coach Mager and all the other coaches and staff that helped out. And not only does UCA have great basketball teams, there is also soccer,
Believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch.
volleyball,
Don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just
football,
watch. Don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch. Hey, 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 oh! Stop.
and a couple hockey wannabes. Go Subban.
Here at UCA, we experience quite a diversity of activities, and incidentally, our senior class are leaders in all of them. In gymnastics, both of our team captains are seniors.
They're the leaders on our team, guys and girls leaders, and they've just been a huge help to myself and Coach Rivera, and just really supporting us in everything that we do on the mats.
In our band, we have a senior as the concert master. Most of the principal players in band are seniors, and the ones that aren't are still very influential players. In orchestra, our concert master is also a senior, but all of our strings players are very influential parts of orchestra. In string quartet, 3 out of the 4 string players are seniors. In choir, the greatest leaders are of the class of 2015. In choraleers, the ones that have been there the longest are the seniors. Seven out of the 8 octet members are also seniors.
Time for losers, 'cause we are the champions of the world.
Can I have my Fritos back?
I love the music teachers and how encouraging they are, and I think they've really instilled a confidence in me that I haven't had before.
Well, my favorite memory of UCA is probably the Fox concert because it was the most amazing feelings being up there representing the school and also representing God, and it was the coolest thing. It was so much fun. I really think the angels were singing with us. It was really awesome.
Once a year in this town, the brightest, the kindest, the most productive and optimistic young people assemble. And when they do that, they call it the Spokane Scholars Meet.
Now nerds are pretty widely dispersed between grades, but I'd say that the majority of them, or at least the smartest of them, are seniors.
Nerd.
Our swap speakers this year were all seniors except for 2, which is unusual. On swap retreat, whether we were seniors or juniors, we all grew closer together.
In terms of the spiritual aspect here at UCI, I really appreciate that the teachers definitely put an emphasis on God and being into the Word.
Every class seems to incorporate some part of the Bible and spiritual life into what we learn so that we see how Jesus can be applied to everything in our lives, not just church once a week.
I love how it's so God-centered, like everything just comes back to God.
Probably during student week of prayer and like song services during church, because I really connect to God through music.
Chicago. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first, the one and only inauguration of UCA for the class of 2015. I would like to call the student council members to the stand. Jairo Lopez and Marina Pillipfluck. Jake Carlson, Ryan Partney, Sarah Lehman, Tyler Warren, he is now history. Stephanie, Sabrina Beckner, Manny Cat, Madeline Everett. Give a great cock-a-doodle-doo for Elise Kazan.
Being a class officer was a lot of work. There was a lot of responsibilities on their shoulders because our class chose us to represent them and make decisions for them. We met every Monday lunch and we talked about stuff like class parties, senior graduation weekend, and fundraising. We couldn't have done it without our amazing sponsors and of course our classmates.
This is senior survival life. It's very intense.
I thought it would be more intense.
We have to walk all the way here to get water. Sorry, I'm taking a video.
I'm hooked on a feeling. I'm high on believing that you're in love with me.
Senior survival is where you spend a lot of time up in the woods and you get really sweaty and gross and a lot of people don't shower, but it's fun because we get to work as a team to get over obstacles and such.
Senior survival was one of the greatest memories the class of 2015 has. Throughout senior survival, we got to go through some initiatives which made our class stronger. The trust fall was probably the climax of the initiatives. During the trust fall, we were able to demonstrate our trust for each other. During the trip, we were able to cook food over legit campfires, and we really smelled bad at the end of it. But you know, we made it through, and it was a good experience. I really enjoyed it.
My favorite activity was senior survival. I really enjoyed it. You got to be with your friends, and you got to be closer to everyone.
I'm gonna have to go with when we went to go take showers, watching the guys scream like little girls when they jumped into the icy cold waters.
rust. I'm breathing in the chemicals.
Class night would be a big event at the beginning of the school year, the first Saturday night, where all the classes dress up in different colors, like all out. The freshmen are green, sophomores are blue, juniors are red, seniors are all white. And we run around the gym at the beginning and play crazy games and just a lot of yelling and screaming. It's a lot of fun. And then we go up to the football field and we play even more games, and it's a lot of fun.
My favorite activity was probably class night. That was a lot of fun. I had a lot of donuts, but...
It was very fun and everyone was loud and there's a lot of class spirit.
We're not really competitive with track and field or anything like that, but class night is a different story. We have been able to dominate almost every single air raid. We've also won all 4 years. Junior and senior year, tug of war, we mastered, though we have probably cheated on the mattress a couple times, not gonna lie.
Class night is a great example of our tenacity. Once we set our minds to something, nothing can stop us.
I would like to thank Maddie a lot for challenging me.
The ALS Ice Bucket Challenge.
Nicholas for nominating me for the Fishbowl Challenge. I nominate Brandon Rich. Is it over?
One of the reasons that I love our class so much is just kind of the individuality and the uniqueness of everybody in our class. You have people that are artistic, some people are musical, and some people are just kind to everybody. And it's really great to see things like that. That's one of the reasons that I love my class so much. But really, to get a big picture of our class as a whole, you really have to look at each individual person.
No. That's all I got.
Let me think.
Let me think about this randomness.
Okay, check this out.
I'm not that good. I'm not a random person. I can say the alphabet backwards. That's all.
Just cry it out. Just cry. Crying it out, bro.
Good.
That's not very cute. Can you delete it?
I'll just crop you out.
Okay.
One of the most bizarre things we've done at UCAA.
I try not to go out and do too many bizarre things, but I would say probably running down the hall in suspenders and buck teeth and oversized jeans and pigtails and sucking helium and singing.
This is pretty bizarre. Probably getting stuck in Germany. That's probably the most bizarre thing that's happened.
I'm gonna say at the beginning of this year, I had to eat a banana and then spit it out and then eat it again.
We tipped Pastor Fred's car over one time.
Yeah, with him and Ronnie Sue.
With him and Ronnie Sue in it. That was pretty good.
That was fun.
Probably canoeing in a wheat field last year.
I ate grass. Freshman year, I ate a handful of grass.
Probably the pregnancy project, actually. Yeah.
We cut up for our sillies.
I don't know how people felt like seeing me 16 pregnant.
I did dance in front of Mrs. Turner's English class my sophomore year. It was quite an adventure, and I really didn't want to do it, but I made a bet, and a man has to follow up on his word. So I did dance to some hit song back when. It was Gangnam Style or something like that.
Oppan Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style. Oppan Gangnam Style.
So we have this little fish right here. Hello, little sir. Poor sir. Then we have Mikey Evans drinking that tiny little fish alive for $50. So go on, sir. Oh my goodness.
My secret crush. I don't think I ever had a secret crush because usually it came out.
Say it on camera. Ready, go.
No.
I have to say the one that's been there ever since freshman year. It's been Kona Oskett.
Doesn't have to be a student.
But I'm about to cry.
Definitely my boo thing, Nicholas Road.
No, I was gonna say Josh, and then I was like, no, Sabrina will punch me in the face.
Barack Obama.
Right now, my secret crush isn't a secret, really. It's Joshua Workman.
Ariel Beridian.
If I told you, it wouldn't be a secret now, would it?
Well, he lived in the guy's dorm, and I'll give you that.
Jake Foshell. Ooh, just kidding. Ooh, that's awkward.
No one.
Michaela Featherstone.
Who should I give as an answer?
They all were. I liked everyone the same.
Jay Carlson. I did like him at points of time. I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry. Scratch that.
Yeah, I didn't like that many boys in high school, evidently. Woo.
I'm like spilling my guts out, and you're like, no.
Yeah, I really didn't.
Anyways, go on.
Mom, Dad.
I am no longer a sophomore. We're juniors! Well, not exactly. Technically, we're not juniors yet. And Sarisha's correcting me.
Broken any rules? Not that I could recall.
You know, rules are made to be broken.
Yes. No.
No?
Although we did start a club. Is that one watch group, like where the seniors climb the water tower and make sure that they can't see anybody breaking rules from the top there? That is definitely one of them.
I don't believe so. At least none that I'm willing to say.
Sarah, have you broken any rule?
Breaking? I'd be breaking all the rules.
What the fuck say?
What the haycorn?
I don't understand. This is ridiculous, Tyler. If I ever find any of this on the recording, you're gonna die. Actually, probably not. I'll just laugh and be super embarrassed, but yeah.
I'd have to say sophomore year was my favorite.
My favorite banquet was probably winter banquet of sophomore year. Not just because of the food, even though the food was phenomenal, but also especially because of my date. She was pretty cool, and we went ice skating, and it was a really fun time.
Sophomore year, me, along with 5 of my wonderful friends, TP'd Mrs. Wickford's room.
I've always wanted to prank Mr. Lacey. I've always wanted to do something with his little his pencil container with the fishbowl thing. Yeah, we're gonna do something to it.
I'd have to say probably Flower Vespers is my favorite.
Probably Sunday school. Not with sarcasm.
UCAA is like a second home to me. It's where I've grown up more, I've matured.
It's a place where I've been able to grow more.
Well, I'd say to me, UCAA is a place where I get a good Christian education, I make lots of friends.
It's a really good place to get your academics done and to figure out who you are.
A place of growth. Honestly, it's a place where you become more one with God and you understand who you are as a person.
This sounds really cheesy. Family.
I just like the friendly environment that, everybody here is like part of a family,
we're all like one big family.
I'm mostly here because of the friends. You know, you make friends here for life, and it's something that I'll always treasure. I know that when graduation day comes, I'm gonna bawl like a little child.
They're really friendly here, and I enjoy my friends and the long nights in the dorms.
I love the fact that everybody cares about your relationship with God, and that was just a major thing for me.
What I'd remember most about UCA is the people and the teachers.
Our class will be remembered by our love for everyone else.
We're all delinquents.
It's crazy loudness and like variety of people because there's so many different kinds of people.
The advice I would give to anyone considering UCA would be that the most important thing you can do is just take the risk and go to boarding school. Even if it's scary to be away from home, it'll be one of the best decisions you'll ever make because you're gonna make the most amazing friends here, and the faculty is so supportive, and the campus is beautiful. What more could you want at a school?
My favorite memory from freshman year would probably be when Pastor Ken called Nathan Johnson up because he lost a bet and he had to sing this song and he was waving his hand. It was great.
Most people follow some sort of show on TV, but I decided to follow something better. Our Cool Web Show. Produced by Tyler Warren, Dakota Mara, Jake Voshell, Nash Chater, and Alex Bauer. Some people might say this was some sort of a minor sensation, but no, it was the coolest thing going on the campus of Upper Columbia Academy.
Hello, this is Jake Voshell with Tyler Warren using the camera thing, and this is our super cool web show. Today on this super cool web show, as you can see, we're microwaving a sock.
So naturally, as my friends and I were watching the show, we realized that they needed some spice. So the girls decided to add their own flair. We made commercials.
What you need money.
And we made different little shows to plug into their shows.
I'm Megan.
I'm Megan.
And this is
the weather.
Megan show. I'm Megan. And I'm Megan. And this is the Megan and Megan News Show. Channel. Yeah.
I like birds are dipped in soup.
Megan, I have made a lifelong decision. I'm gonna get married.
And trust me, the viewing of our Cool Web Show skyrocketed.
Hey guys, take a picture. Yeah! Let's go.
2 weeks into our freshman year, 4 years ago, we got to go on freshman campout. Back then, we still had Pastor Ken with us, which was the bomb.com. We learned how to work together as a class, doing things like the tarp challenge and swimming together and tons of other group games. It was the first time that we bonded as a class, and it was very important in making our class who we are today. We had no idea what would become of us, and we weren't even thinking of graduation because it was so far away. But now we're finally here and we're finally graduating.
If you love somebody,
better tell them while they're here, 'cause they just might graduate too soon.
quite when, well, then again it just depends on how long the time is left for you.
I've had the longest classes, I've had the hardest teachers. You can have it all, but life keeps moving. I take it in, but don't look down. 'Cause I'm on top of the world, eh? I'm on top of the world, eh? Waiting on this
a while now. Paying my bills to the school. I've been waiting to smile, eh? Been holding it in for a while, eh? Take you with me if I can. Dreaming of this since a child. I'm on top of the world.
My name's Tyler Warren, and mine's Ronnie C. Yeah, we couldn't think of much to say, no.
I took the coldest showers, I ate the biggest crickets, survived a week in the wilderness.
I tried to do a backflip,
That didn't go so well, no.
but I laid some K-lifts on my calves.
Take it in, but don't look down.
I'm on top of the world, eh? I'm on top of the world, eh? Waiting on this for a while now. Thinking of all that I've done. I've been waiting to smile, eh? Been holding it in for a while, eh? Take you with me if I can. Dreaming of this since a child. I'm on top of the world.
I'm trying to drop some classes, trying to take the easy way. I kept on falling short of credits.
I could've gave up then, but Mrs. Lacey wouldn't have it. Man, the teachers and staff at the school are really supportive.
Take it in, but don't look down.
I'm on top of the world, eh? I'm on top of the world, eh? Waiting on this for a while now. Sticking with it to the end. I've been waiting to smile, eh? Been holding it in for a while, eh? Take you with me if I can. Dreaming of this since a child. I'm on top of the world. I'm on top of the world, eh? I'm on top of the world, eh? Past the friend's gonna miss us, and we're gonna miss him too. I've been waiting to smile, eh? Been holding it in for a while, eh? Take you with me if I can. Dreaming of this since a child.
And I know it's hard when you're falling down, and it's a long way up when you hit the ground. Get up now, get up now. And I know it's hard when you're falling down, and it's a long way up when you hit the ground. Get up now, get up now.
I'm on top of the
And I know
world,
it's
eh?
hard when you're falling down, and it's a long way up when you hit the ground. Get up now, get up now.
I've been waiting to
And I know
smile,
it's
eh?
hard when you're falling down, and it's a long way up when you hit the ground. Get up now, get up now.
I'm on top of the world, eh? I'm on top of the world, eh? Waiting on this for a while now. Soon we'll be saying goodbye. I've been waiting to smile, eh? Been holding it in for a while, eh? Take you with me if I can. Been dreaming of this since a child. I'm on top of the world.
My future, sort of a tunnel with maybe a faint light at the end.
Kiara, what do you see in your future?
I don't know yet.
Me neither.
College,
College is good. Dates.
marriage.
Dates are also good. Marriage. Jobs.
Jobs.
We might need a job.
Children.
Not so much.
Well, I think that the future holds a lot for me. I just don't really know what it holds for me.
I think it holds something great for me. I'm not necessarily sure what it is yet.
The future of the class would definitely be bringing their legendariness from UCA to wherever they go.
I mean, I know that people can change, very drastically, but you never know who's going to be what. I mean, obviously there's all those people that are gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be a doctor and stuff, and then turns out they become some random botanist or something. I don't know.
Well, I think our class as a whole was really hardworking and motivated. So if we can keep doing that, I think we're going to end up in good places.
Everything to be just like the stories that you read but never write. You gotta learn to live and live and learn. You gotta learn to give and wait your turn, or you'll get burned.